So, this is a reading for our full moon in Leo. Don't let the bride get in your way. So, full moon is on this 27th of January this year and 2021. And these readings are for that purposes. What is opening up during on your sign, the zodiac sign, during this, let's say this energy will be lasting for 2 weeks at least until we get into the new moon in Aquarius. Now, this full moon energy is going to be very, very intense and challenging, but also healing at the same time. Now, you will be showing off, you will be feeling very more comfortable. People might be a little bit more of confrontational during this week and this time, and for the next 2 weeks as well. Things what needs to be changed and what are challenging for you, or you have to kind of learn how to pursue or perceive them a little better, will be highlighted this week. And we're going to be looking at what are the main things, what are kind of coming up for your reading. Now, these are general readings, so it might not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, just you can pick another amazing reader in YouTube. There's loads of them. But if it does resonate, don't forget to leave a comment below. I would really like to know. So yeah, we're looking at healing, we're looking at confrontations, we're looking for, you'll have to set your values strongly in a push. Also with this energy this week, Sun and Jupiter are lined up in Aquarius, and there would be solar storms more likely happening. Check on Schumann's resonance. There's a lot of shifts and changes happening this week, in environmentally, in our governments, and so there's a lot of spark. Okay, a lot of these crazy stuff could happen. So the news could be a very high point. You might feel like you want to hide from the world at this next 2 weeks during this full moon energy. And things are definitely shifting this week. So I really want to kind of look in, and without me babbling and yaggling about it, let's hop into it, okay? Whew. Ready? Libra. Let's see, I'm just here very quickly. Let's see what we have for you. Or what is this full moon? Can we get the overall energy for Libra during this full moon? I hope you're doing great. This big bang hasn't happened to you yet. So we have protection. And we have extremes, hot moon. Oh wow, Libra. We have a little bit of mirroring number here as well. So bottom deck energy is balance. So I'm trying to find a balance. I'm going to move this actually. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, I'm just going to get the energies of the cards first. So some of you have to protect yourself from health wise. Okay, you have to find the balance. I do sense some of you could have a temperature. Not going to say you're going to have this, it's just kind of like a bit of a, you need to kind of protect yourself. You need to kind of take your time out. I do sense some of you have kind of worked a bit too much. You haven't kind of chilled out a bit. So it could be time to kind of find this balance of your work and home life, because you've gone to the bit of extremes. Yeah, this kind of a bit of a like, your body might shut out because they're like, you're working too much. We need to rest too. It can't be all go, go, go. And a lot of you would be, even so, like we kind of look at the world and it's nearly a full stop, or it's 75% is full stop because we're in lockdown, working from home. It's still you can overwork. And what I kind of sense here also is that with this is that you need to be able to, with a, what's the one? your brain has been overworking as well. You're kind of a planning, and then you get frustrated, like going very in extremes in a lot of ways. So you need to kind of protect what you have created already and find a balance and come back from the extremes. But there could be also a conflict where what goes very kind of a fiery. That's another way it's to solve situation by having a fiery kind of a conversations or like outbursts are not going to help you. You have to protect yourself and your own well-being, and you kind of have to protect them as well, because they could might not be able to see as far. They might not be as awakened as you are. Sorry, I'm just going to do this. No, doesn't work. So sorry. No, not getting any better. A little bit. Ta-da! It's a little bit better screen there. So let's see what we have. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Page of Pentacles in reverse though, and the Sun. So yeah, there could be some things I do sense here again. A bit of you've been working, you're getting your good news, or you're working very hard towards a certain type of goal, but it's not going to move forward until you taking time out for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to move this a little bit further so you can see the cards. There's a lot of good news, and I do sense you're making the effort to move things forward, but you need to take time out. Okay, this is a card saying slow down, or we slow you down. Okay, your good work, progress work is not going to move forward if you don't take time to have fun for yourself and heal yourself. Okay, the growth is there, you have done the work, but you need to just take a little step back. Okay, you need to find the balance between your extremes and your time out. We also have 10 of Wands, yeah, overworking. What is it with Ace of Swords? You could be very much in a social media. Your work is great, but you're overworked. This 10 of Wands is a card coming in here. It's like, yeah, your communication is great, but you're giving too much of yourself away to others by trying to be friendly and making connections and networking with others. Do sense a little bit like over the internet kind of a situation. Not that much of this communication as well, Zoom calls and setting up courses and all that, creating something new with communication level, but you're doing it a little bit too much. You need to slow down a bit. Okay, so because I do sense this full moon is kind of showing you that you're overtired. You like a good sense you're like inner child is coming out. I want to watch Disney movies today and I don't want to talk to anyone because I'm so tired. You might get, like I said, a slight bit of a temperature and you're kind of going like, I don't want to really, not today, maybe tomorrow. And you're not definitely the person who would leave anything to another day. You would rather go and do yourself, finish your task on the same day. And we have Queen of Wands here. Can we get another card for Queen of Wands? Clarify the Queen of Wands a little bit. Now this is your energy, I do sense. This is kind of talks about that if you're taking this time off, this is where you're heading. This kind of the Queen of Wands is, this is what you want to create as well. Yeah. Okay, this is beautiful. So take your time out because this is ahead of you. This world is coming to your oyster. Around, I would say, 10th of March. So it's a very, your goals are very, very close. But you need to get those goals to have this kind of a temperance card here is like have this balance, this have this your right path, your soul path, your desired outcome, where you're balancing out your daily life and you're working towards that goal, but it is nearly there. You're about to reach that and your world supports you, but you can't do that if you're not taking care of yourself. If you don't find that balance, we have a balance here as well. Now, the Queen of Wands here is like this leadership, this confident woman who's going after what she wants and what they want. Now the universe or the spirit has put you in this place that there is this, it's about to approaching the quantum field. I'm just going to pull this card. But to get there, you need to take time, slow down even more. Even Page of Pentacles is quite slow energy anyways. She's not running and she's a deer. But more likely, you need to slow down even more, or you won't be in a full health and in a great form to reach this. They will be then delayed, okay? You don't want to wait another year. This is to find a balance that if you're not working on it, it's not going to be end of the world. You have to find the balance between work and home. Yeah, behind a mask. So it's in a quantum field, it's intentions. Like you're showing off as a strong, independent woman who you want to be, but you have to kind of be a little bit more who you really are in a lot of ways. You have to be the one who is very, what's the one? You need to take the mask off in a lot of ways. Okay, right now you're wearing a mask and yours is super networking and strong, but you need to find the balance in between all of it. So let's get the advice for LIBRA. Freedom is yours. Okay, freedom is yours to do whatever you want. Do you understand that? Especially if you're working from home. If you're working for yourself, you can pick your days when you're working and you can pick your days when you don't work, because you don't set yourself. There's no one else setting you your own the work, what's the rota, okay? You set it up yourself, and you can set yourself your own time out. I find a lot of it as a self-employed myself or working for myself, that it's great to have a routine and discipline to do your work, but also we kind of got sucked into it too much and we forget that we have the freedom to take time out for ourselves as well. And this is a lot of people when I see that. The only joy to working for yourself is that you can just say, these days I'm off, these days I'm spending time with my family and I'm not doing anything. Life is speeding up, but if you're not in, like, I mean, this is antelope. Antelopes, if they are weak, they're left behind. So if your life is speeding up, make sure you are in a great form, okay? Can I get some more advice? Okay. We also have sometimes life stings, okay? Set healthy boundaries. I have a feeling that you're trying to, 3 trees are a big number here. You're currently trying to sort out certain situation because of something has gone wrong, and you're feeling like you need to protect yourself and you need to work harder because you have had a setback. But you need to be open for infinite possibilities and that there is a miracle. So you don't, maybe just take a do a day or two and just put in a very good self-care plan for yourself as well, because it's not only about work, okay? So this is all I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to chat you soon. Bye.